Oh, thanks, Emma.
For many
Go
parents, the South Carolina Autism Society has been a godsend.
They gave me the tools, the information, the understanding necessary, specifically in regards to their IEP in their schools.
Christy Shin's two daughters, who are both autistic, are getting extra help in school thanks to the Society's Parent Mentor Program, which is funded by the state.
I know that without my parent mentor from the Autism Society, that we would be in a completely different educational placement right now.
But the program that has helped Shin and hundreds of families across the state has been discontinued after a state investigation uncovered fraud at the Autism Society's highest levels.
At this point, how much money is unaccounted for?
Well, between state and federal dollars, we could be talking as much as $500,000 that is currently unaccounted for.
The State Department of Education was the first to notice something wasn't right. Their concern was so great, they asked lawmakers to cut off funding to the Autism Society until the State Inspector General could conduct an investigation.
The accounting records weren't adding up?
That's right. What the amount of money that was given to the Autism Society per state law and per a grant that they received weren't in compliance with what they should have been.
What investigators found was $462,000 in public funds that couldn't be accounted for. And they discovered the president of the Autism Society had shredded a large volume of documents, which the Inspector General noted was an unusual activity. They also found grant expense reimbursements that were falsified. And they discovered the Society's bookkeeper used a business credit card to make nearly $6,000 worth of personal charges. The bookkeeper was later fired, and in February of this year, Autism Society President Craig Stuckson took his own life.
From where you stood, was he doing a good job?
We thought he was. I mean, everything we could see, programs were growing.
Susan Kastner is the board chairman of the South Carolina Autism Society. This is the first time the society has granted an interview since the Inspector General's report.
So you were shocked then?
I was shocked. Yeah, I was very shocked. As I could say that, I was very shocked when all of this came up.
Kastner says the Autism Board had no clue there were accounting issues until state officials started asking questions. She says they knew their bookkeeper made personal charges on the society's credit card, but says the money was paid back and the bookkeeper was then fired. But
why wasn't she prosecuted?
I think we were content that she had reimbursed the money and been terminated.
And the most pressing question, can the Autism Society show where that $500,000 in taxpayers' money went?
I'm a parent. I've put money and time into it, and I want it spent for things that I know, benefit the citizens.
Kastner says she hopes so because of what's at stake.
Do you worry about a loss of faith in your organization?
We do worry somewhat about a loss of faith.
Oh no! Screamed the piglet.
And so do parents who believe in the Autism Society's mission.
It's a pig roast. My favorite. Now get into this roasting pan.